everyone, this is your VA Rosa, and this is my daily report for the 11th of October 2022. So, for this day, as always, I started my day compiling the daily reports of our affiliates. I gathered their videos, their reports. I downloaded them, and I I work on editing the videos to make it in one video for our daily enterprise report to be posted on the FB page, on the Self-Made Freedom LLC FB page. So I once I completed the compilation or the video, I uploaded it on the YouTube, and right after that I posted it on the FB page to drive traffic on our website and our FB page, and for them to see our services and for them to avail our services, most importantly. And after that, I upgraded the Laughing Bird software for $67 in a year. And I notice as I go through the software, I wasn't that happy with the templates there, because it's not that formal for our marketing, but I'll make use of it. I'll work on how to utilize the software for our marketing, and I will learn more about it. And the rest of the time or the day, I sign up for our social media accounts for our marketing, where we could post our services, we could promote our website, and so I've created a business account for TikTok, in Snapchat, and on Instagram. And I also created an FB account for Dr. Michael, so we could have an additional admin for the FB page, as well as on Instagram and TikTok. And I also requested access on LinkedIn, and as I tried to log in using the Liberty Management login. So it says there just to wait, or they will just send an email for me to access the LinkedIn account. So as soon as I'll have the access on it, so I'll start on posting on LinkedIn as well, and of course in TikTok, in Instagram, on our FB page, and Snapchat. And I also look for some platforms where we could expand our marketing, or broadcast our services. So that's it for this day. Tomorrow I'll continue on marketing, and just let me know, Dr. Mike, if you have any task or additional task that you want me to work on or prioritize for that day, so that I can start with that and work on it. And that's it for today, and see you again tomorrow.
Hello, how y'all doing today, everybody? Today is October 11, 2022. I'm Mr. Charlie B, Mr. Chuckle Portraits, Mr. Chuckles. Nah, man. So My website is marketing at chuckofportraits.com LLC. So today, I've been doing a lot of drawing today, basically all day. The way that my day started off was I was talking to a gentleman named Mr. Max. So we got on I think we got on like around, I think it was like 6 this morning or something like that. Yeah, I think we got on for like 6 this morning or something. With that being said, a lot of things that we started talking about was we were talking about like marketing. And the reason why we was covered in marketing because we have a lot of things that we're bringing to the table. I'm talking like status. I'm talking like when I say stat, I'm talking about everything from we're doing logos, we're doing websites. We also have this is all Chuck's B. We working with a lot of different people who does things like this. We have like Mrs. Nicole. She does like logos. We have like Mr. Max, who's also working with us. He does a lot of consulting. He also is into like logos, things like that. We have Mr. Chris, who's also on the team, and what Chris does is he's working with the fingerprinting business and all different type of things. We have like Dr. Mike who's literally working with everybody with everything that they're doing. Who also created this type of platform. So let me get into the things that I was talking about. So doing all this and working with these people and a group of people that I'm working with, we have, oh yeah, we also have Mr. Mo. He's a minister. With that being said, we have a lot of things going on. If you need to contact anybody for anything that I just mentioned, again, we have marketing at Chuck of Portraits, at chuckofportraits.com. So with that being said, one of the things we started talking about was marketing and things like that. We started talking about drawings and why haven't I been doing this and doing that, and I had to really make sure like he had a real understanding that what we doing is not only just portraits. Portraits is like my love. It's my passion. It's something that I love to do. But reality is we have a lot of things going. Like in the past, you heard me talk about how we can get you grants, how we can get you loans, how we can also build up your web page, teach you about like LLCs, the reasons why you choose the LLCs that you do, certain taxes. We're breaking down law, child support cases. What else we're doing? We also went to real estate. We do a lot of things, and that's not all. I'm talking like we got a whole conglomerate of things that we're working on. Like I'm really, really proud of. So as this gentleman was talking to me, one of the things that he was real determined. I'm telling this man, I'm like, listen, we know marketing. The reason how we know marketing is because we took the time to pay attention to things that a lot of people don't pay attention to. It's not that they don't know or they're not capable of doing it, but sometimes you need somebody that really studied the type of things that you're interested in to make sure that you don't go wrong. And there's nothing wrong with that. People hire other people to do things that they are not really sure how to do, but they sort of know how to do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got. I have all different type of professionals, consultants, teachers, coaches. These are what they because they're literally good at just doing this. So with that being said, um, I showed him proof that I showed him proof for the like, the magazine that I got published, and it was a girly magazine, and I don't want to show it for proper reasons. It was a girly magazine, and I showed him a couple of other portraits that I did that I'm not pulling up at the moment, only out of respect. I don't want to show you somebody else's portrait that they may have paid for or didn't pay for yet, and disrespect them. You understand what I'm saying? That's not only a breach of confidentiality, but it's also something that you call fiduciary, which basically means that you don't want to break a client contract. Like you don't want to do something with somebody else and then turn around and be showing their work or doing things like that without their permission. It's not respectable and it's not right in no way, shape, or form. So with that being said, I showed him how not not just that I only got published, I also showed him content where I've also drawn portraits and made fun of people and played with other people, things like that in the portraits, and people was joking and playing like that. And that was good because I'm literally showing him this is what I know. I'm also showing him things like putting portraits on like t-shirts and think watch this. But gotta leave, right? But anyway, I was also showing him things like showing portraits on like t-shirts and things like that. With that being said, just be mindful because you're not sure sometimes what other people know. I also showed up how on other people's pages I done got over 1,000 views on like somebody else's page. It wasn't even mine. And I mean, I drew the portrait and they got so many hits that you understand what I'm saying. And these are the things that we're proud of. These are the things that we bring into the table. So for the rest of this week, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus on like just more or less portraits and things like that. Um, because what I want to do is I want to start showing people that I really am not just a businessman that I also work with, that I also really do draw portraits, but we just want to make sure that I not just understand, but not just over understand, but I really comprehend exactly the business that we in. Because I don't want to tell you that I can do credit repair or I know how to do credit repair, but yet I don't know how to do it. See, that makes me look bad. It means that you hired the wrong person. Same thing goes for real estate. Same thing goes for child support cases. You see, these are all the things that we do cover. Real estate, we got that. Like I said, and a lot of these things I did learn through Dr. Michael. That is true. So if you didn't know, it's true. He is my mentor. Um, but a lot of these things, we do child support, we do real estate. On top of doing real estate, we like foreclosures, pre-foreclosures, cash for keys. On top of that, we do web pages. Not only web pages, we help people write grants or loans for their businesses. We help them start small businesses or even a large business, depending on how you want, depending on the steps that you want to take. We also help people with all different types of lawsuit cases. You understand what that is? We put in work, like with that work being said. So he asked me basically, why would you take the back seat? And I had to let him know I didn't really take a back seat. I literally moved up to the front. And I mean, at one point, I was only drawing portraits. At one point, I was only a published author. That was it. Yeah, I mean, now we're bringing more to the table. That's what it feels like when you study from like that type of. That's what happens when you're studying for yourself or studying for your own business. As far as we wake up. I wake up like 5 in the morning sometimes. After like 5 in the morning, probably break for a little bit, but most likely we don't stop till like about 7, 8 at night. Then on top of that, we turn around, we stop doing what we're doing, and only to for a couple of hours, and then we turn around and probably work again from like 10 to like 1 in the morning, only to wake up at like 5 something in the morning to do it all over again, all day, every day. You know what I mean? This is why I get hired. This is why you come to me when you want to get the job done. Because you got somebody that's a habitual worker. And I'm not talking about working for somebody else. I'm talking about working for yourself. You know what I mean? Being your own man, not the man that somebody told you can be, or not the person that they told you or allowed you to be. You looked up and you said, you know what? I want to do this and I want this at life. So I'm going to attack. So that's why you come to me when you want things like grants or loans and things like that, because you know for a fact that I had someone who taught me how to be an obsessive studier. I mean, obsessive to the point where you don't stop studying morning, noon, and night. Like I study like you watch basketball. I study like you watch your stories or Power or whatever you binge watch. You know what I mean? When you're doing that, I'm working over here. When you at work, doing whatever you do, whether it's flipping burgers, maintenance, or a mailman, or whatever your job is, if you work for UPS or whatever, there's nothing wrong with that. Be honest with you, it's commendable. You know what I mean? An income is an income, especially a good income. You did what you were supposed to do. But while y'all are doing that, or while we have different ventures, I also have things that I choose to complete in life. And these are like one of them. Now, man, for instance, I'm just going to give you a little chuck of the future. I mean, we're just chucking over here. This is the future. Watch this. One of the things we're working on is like different types of doorknobs. You see? How do you get that done? Where do you go to get financing for that? And when you do get financing for that, how do you spend that money? How do you pay that money back? Not only how do you pay that money back, after you pay that back, how would you get into turning your business into a franchise instead of just one business? Like you want multiple businesses. You don't want a business that's just going to be only you. Know what I mean, I think someone said before, how can you, can't remember who I heard it from, but whoever I heard it from, they was like, how can you be a boss if you have no employees? I mean, if you do get employees, how do you pay the taxes to that? I mean, these are all the answers that I know. I'm not asking you because I know the answers. If they get fired and they need to go through unemployment, how do you set that up? You see, these are the type of things that we started talking about earlier. When you start having those type of conversations, it's different. The mind frame ain't the same. Now, I mean, you just realize that you're talking to somebody that really knows the stuff. Now, I mean, those are mad chucks right there. I mean, when you want business done and you really don't understand, and you turn around, you want to take something from point A to point B, whether you want to boost your credit, whether you need your credit fixed as far as you got like mad hard inquiries or soft inquiries, you need somebody who can handle those things. Somebody who can get you the loans that you know good and well you shouldn't be approved for. You understand what I'm saying? You need somebody who could sit down with you and show you how you could pay those loans back if you can't. Just be mindful. You know what I mean? Because there are people out there like me. I'm not the only one, but truth be told, we have a standard. We have literally standards as far as the group that I'm in and the team that I'm on. Our standards are genuine. Our standards are legit. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to jail for you. I ain't going to jail for you. Ain't nobody. I ain't going to jail for nobody else. And the reason why I say that is because we literally obey the law when we're working. And I'm proud of that. Now, I mean, you should be too. So again, if you're looking to hire somebody for things like credit repair, grants, loans, an LLC, if you're looking for logos, watch this. Watch this. This is just the people we got on our team. We have a girl who's recently just started working with us. She does logos. Her name is Nicole. Hit me up. I'll definitely get you in contact with us. So you can definitely get your logos and things like that. Then we have a person on our team named Chris. Right now, he's doing all different type of. Right now, he's working with like credit repair, things like that in that nature. Then we have somebody else. Like we even have an ordained minister. Even if you want to get married, we got somebody named Maurice. Got you for that too. Then on top of that, we also have a person like Max who also does not only consulting and things like that. And we also have Dr. Michael, which is my mentor, who taught me literally damn near everything I know as far as business is concerned. And a lot of growth within business. Learning business helps mature you. Keep that in mind also, because it did for me. But we also have people like Dr. Michael who also does basically everything that I just named and more. You know, we're to be able to say we can purchase a home and then move you in it, or we can help you purchase a home and then move you in it. We can help sell your home, move you out of it, and there may be a chance that if there's, depending on the amount of money and stuff, though, we can also get you a vehicle and another place to live. If you don't know, the thing that I just now mentioned is called foreclosure. We can go into foreclosures, pre-foreclosures, cash for keys. Basically, cash for keys means that we'll buy your home and things like that and sell it for you and give you a certain percentage out of it. You see what I'm saying? These are things that you don't just find this. You don't pick this up and say, oh yeah, I can do it myself. No, you can't. You might can. I don't know. But reality is, this is why I study. I study to make sure that I don't fail ever. I don't plan on failing. It's not going to happen. The reason why it's not going to happen is because I'm not guessing the answers. I know the answers. I'm not trying to figure out what do I do next and maybe if. If means imagine. I'm not imagining. I do the work, so I don't have to imagine. So anytime you need help, you need like a consultant, you need somebody really get involved. I'm talking about like marketing, PR, public relations, things like that. Chucka Portraits, you understand what is always going to be there to help you. Now, I mean, you can email me again at marketing@chuckaportraits.com. And then I can get, if I can't do it, I have someone who can. Most likely we can. It doesn't really matter what it is, as long as it's business. We can get anything started. It does not matter what it is. Get it all done. So with that being said, and a lot of times we produce the work before we get paid, literally damn near every time. So we show you that we can do the job before. You know, just keep that in mind. Be mindful. You understand what I'm saying? Quote for the day. Never put your money where your mouth is, because the money is dirty. You know what I mean? Put your brain first. Your brain is worth it. Money is momentarily. Keep that in mind. Charlie be out of here. Booyah, Chucks.
Well, good evening, everybody. This is Maxie, the new digital assistant working with Max at Children's Justice Trust, Max Catherine LLC out of Farmington, Michigan. Feel free to reach out and talk to me. I'll be doing online interfaces for Max and the rest of the team over here at Max Catherine and at Children's Justice Trust. We are working with the Michael Alexander Barton Trust. This day, we got pulled off from plans to make up some business cards, art, and ads, but we will be working on those tonight. We decided, even though that we normally put in our reports at 9:30 p.m. because that works better for the schedule, today it made sense to make a report early so people would know not only has good work been accomplished today, but more will be accomplished tonight as I go, as both of us go. We've also identified, I at least, walking with Max, have found it's pretty obvious that a lot of people need basic help, not because they're stupid, not because they're computer or technology illiterate, but simply because it's overwhelming to sit down and figure out what hardware, software, and etc. do you need. We remain available for one-on-one consulting to anybody who wants to help you, not just evaluate what social media do you need or any of that, but what hardware do you need? What apps do you need? What phone, tablet, or computer should you have? Not just whatever's the most expensive and flashiest at the store, but what's going to get to the best bang of your buck and actually do what you want to do. Max can do that kind of consulting. We've also begun, as they said, putting together these ads. We should have at least some mock-ups tonight. Currently we are reading the 48 Laws of Power, which are an interesting struggle to get through sometimes because you wonder about the ethics of some things, and then again, no, ethics is on you. You have to make the ethical choices. The laws of power are how things work. One we like, though. Win through your actions, never through argument. You never win through argument. The resentment lasts long. It's more powerful to agree with actions and to demonstrate, not to explain. Max Catherine LLC currently is officially in business doing notary, fingerprinting, credit repair, private one-on-one social media and consulting, tech consulting. Privately only. And yes, we're doing real estate now. It's amazing how fast we're expanding. Max never expected to go this far. So in summary, in continuing to work tonight on ads and social media accounts, Max has put his personal credit behind the MAB Trust team to do the right thing. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. We know we're with the right people, and we're going to go start making some money. As we say here at Max Catherine, ad astra per aspera.
Good evening, everyone. Today is October 11th, 2022. My name is Nicole, and this is my daily report. So today, I did not get a lot done as I had a lot of paperwork I had to handle at work. So it took up majority of my day. And then on top of that, the connection in the store was really off. So trying to create some of the apps on my the marketing on my apps was giving me problems, but I'm definitely going to take care of some tonight. I'm gonna see if I can bust some out tonight. And hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to complete some more, as well as have a meeting with Dr. Mike to get some of this arbitration case out the way. But besides all of that, everything is still all well. And this concludes my end of day report.
Hello, everyone. This is Chris Arias checking in for my daily report of October 10th, 2022. I want to start off by saying that, the name of my company is called the Core Resources Group, CRG. I'm starting to set up everything as far as email account is concerned, social media platforms. I just recently finished my Facebook page. I'm going to add and link a Instagram page, also LinkedIn, Snapchat, and a few more of the social groups that are out there, social media sites. As far as the businesses are concerned, I did start reading my real estate salesperson's book again. Picked that up finally after everything that was going on with me and my outage and the workload that I've been having to deal with because my boss was on vacation. I picked up that book, The Notary Public. I gave myself a new due date. I give myself another 2 weeks so that I can properly prepare and finally pass this exam. I'm not starting back from zero, but I would just want to make sure I cross my T's and dot my I's with everything that I'm doing, just because of the interruption that I had. I spoke to Dr. Mike about the fingerprinting business. We're almost finalizing on that. That should be something that should be up and running shortly. He just linked my Facebook business page with his, and we'll send a link to the remaining group members. Let's see what else. Besides that, started picking up, a few books to read. As a Man Thinketh is there. Also have like the Wall Street Journal. I do my daily reading for that. And the other new book is Barbarians at the Gate. If you guys don't know what that book is about, it's about the partner and co-founder of my company, and one of the biggest deals that he did to get him that honor of being the pioneer of leverage buyouts and bootstrap businesses. But his name is Henry Kravis. Great person, if you ask me. But he's a titan when it comes to business. He's like a pirate, when it comes to his industry. So that's another one of the books that I'm reading. I've set up the Facebook website. I set up the Facebook page. I got my email up. I attached a phone number to that business page. I'm looking to do that for the rest of the other businesses, and also the other social media platforms. And in closing, I just want to say that, We are moving in a positive direction, and we're getting closer and closer to the finish line. I can't wait till, we start seeing income come out of our hard work, and, just looking to get past another hurdle, so to speak. So let's do it together. Let's do it strong, and also sturdy, and also focused, and we will get there. So I just want to say, everyone, keep your heads up, cross your T's, dot your I's. Tough times pass, tough men don't. We are better than our last day. And also, Sig Parvis Magna. Small beginnings, big things come from small beginnings. So, this is my report. Thank you, guys.